and welcome to the FFT Season 5 tournament. I'm your host, Alex Trebek. I also go by Guinan. Jaakl, LordBobBree, you are the third and fourth contestants to visit my circle of hell. One of you is destined to oblivion. So let's waste no time in seeing which players you've brought to the battlefield. Jaakl has brought a samurai, a ninja, a geomancer, and a knight. Now, this samurai and this ninja are incredibly dangerous up close. We have a samurai with 70 brave and a Kikuichi Monji, which can double hit at times, and a ninja with attack up and the two most powerful weapons available to the ninja in this tournament, the Spell Edge and the Ninja Edge. If these two units get up close, LordBobBree is in for a world of pain. But I must note, this samurai also has items, so if LordBobBree can deliver the damage of his own, then he can take the samurai off of offense and put him onto damage control, which will give LordBobBree some respite. Curiously enough, this samurai also has abandon and no physical evasion or magical evasion equipment to speak of, but oh well. This geomancer with short charge and time magic will help give Jaakl the speed advantage he'll need to surpass his opponent. And the knight with white magic. Now, this knight has Raise 2 and only Raise 2 as a form of resurrection. However, she only has 50 faith, so while they do have good compat with each other, save for the samurai, I don't believe, I haven't run through the numbers myself, but I don't believe that Raise 2 will hit at 100% chance, so it's a bit of a gamble, depending on Raise 2 on a low faith unit like this. Also, without short charge, this knight is also in danger of being mid-charged, and when you're mid-charged, your Aegis Shield and your Feather Mantle serve no purpose. And moving on to LordBobBree, he has a Morble, a Samurai, an Oracle, and a Sage. Now all around here, it is a strong status-based team. Especially with Great Morble with Bad Breath, which is dangerous in its own right. And this Oracle with both Yin-Yang Magic and Talk Skill. Two skill sets, both status-based. I suppose Yin-Yang Magic is stronger against opponents with high faith, and Talk Skill is better against units with low faith, so very strong in the status base here. And the Sage, very squishy, yet she has Frog too, so we might be able to see some frogs hopping about. Now, this Oracle can inflict Paralyze, and Jaakl's Knight does not have a Suna, so that means that any paralysis this Oracle inflicts is going to stick. And if she can stick Paralysis on the Samurai, then LordBobBree effectively shuts down any status-based healing that Jaakl can do, so the rest of his units are just basically, it's free reign for statuses. Well, I think I've flapped my gums enough. Let's begin the first round. It's taking place at map 16, inside of Limbury Castle. So, what we want to watch out for here is the Oracle inflicting paralysis, and the Samurai and the Ninja getting up close and dealing heavy damage. So we have units advancing, we have the Samurai dealing First Blood, inflicting confusion, which is very unfortunate. Already we see the status-based offense of LordBobBree coming into its own here. Tentacle takes out, was it the Samurai? I believe it was. Stomp, hits both units. Good break for Jaakl. And Klops takes out 2 units. I believe it did both over 300 against both units, so Jaakl has a very high faith team, which is very dangerous when you're up against Cyclops. Both the Ninja and the Samurai are down, so Jaakl's offense has been shut down very early. Raise 2 hitting, very good. And the Samurai proceeds to whittle down the Ninja's HP once more. So instead of getting up close, we have the Ninja opting to stick in the sidelines and throw shurikens instead. Perhaps it's just a luck of the draw, because magic is ranged, and Staying far away from your opponent isn't going to do you much good. Raise 2 missing, as I said. I don't believe it's 100% chance, so Jaakl's taking a real big gamble with those raise 2s. Moogle, sprinkling a bit of HP on the Sage. And just like that, the round is already over, with the first match going to LordBobBree. Alright, commencing second match. Now I predicted before that LordBobBree's offense would come in the form of heavy status-based inflictions, but as we've seen in the first match, it was actually the Cyclops that did the most damage. That Sage has 17 magic, and with a high faith team, Cyclops really hurts. However, as I said, that Sage is very squishy, so Jaakl's, that is, the ninja, and the samurai, is going to have to get in there really early and take out that Sage. And basically shut down that Cyclops, which hurts oh so much. Paralyze, I believe that's 100% chance. The ninja is already shut out for, I think, 2 turns at least. It's all up to this samurai here. Tickling the enemy with a local quake, no confusion procs. And a full party, shell and protect. So LordBobBree is in a good position here. Sleep on the Geomancer. That's sleep on the Geomancer, and don't act on the ninja. And now a myriad of status effects on the samurai, leaving only this poor knight here, right on the first turn. And that's now a dead Geomancer. So that Sage, as it is now, Jaakl can't challenge that Sage. That Sage can just wreck house with Cyclops. Ninja finally back into it, throwing Yagyu Darkness. It's not going to be enough, though. It's that Sage she has to worry about. And, bad breath. But the Petrifieds, that's both the Samurai and Ninja shut out. And it's over, unfortunately, for Jaakl. His time here has been short-lived, with only this frog standing between him and oblivion. It's not looking good. And that settles it. So it was over almost as soon as it began. I'm sorry, Jaakl, but I have to award the match to LordBobBree. Thanks for playing, Jaakl.